Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and somebody sent me this file and wanted to know a couple of questions. One, they were going to engrave it on crystal, and so that's high dollar, and you need to make sure everything's correct. So we're bringing a yellow box, and you can see some white background. Now, sometimes it lasers, sometimes it doesn't. It all depends if you're using RGB or CMYK, and I don't know what his colors are because when I open it up, I'm getting RGB. You can see RGB black 100%. One of his questions was how can he convert that to like 80% to do it on crystal? Right here, there's 70% and there's 80%. So now we've converted that to 80%, and we can just do a little test. We can make a duplicate of this and put it here, and let's convert that one back to 100% black. And I don't know if you can see that on your monitor, but it's quite a bit different in the color. This is the truer black. So let's back up here, and you can do the whole thing at one time. But my concern is he's got some white deals that he moved out of here, and that's going to it could cause a problem. And so you need to delete those. There's several ways to delete them, and the easiest way is just to take and just click on them and hit delete. If there's just a few, if there's more than this, you could do and see in this case you're getting the black also. So what you're going to want to do there, you're going to want to change your nudge factor to, like, let's say 2 inches. Take this black and move it down, and the white went with it, so it's evidently grouped together. So we're going to ungroup that object, and then you hit the white and you can delete it. Do the same on this, and it's going to be the same process except for this was not grouped. Now you could do this with find and replace, but if there's just a few pieces of white, it's not that hard, it's not that big a deal. We got a few more in here. And see, this time we need to go to object, ungroup all objects. Now, as you see, I'm clicking and I hit the yellow. So if you'll click on your yellow and go to object and go to lock, we'll lock this object, so then we can't hit it anymore. And now we'll grab the white, and we're going to zoom in here and see there's a little white speck right there. The interior parts are white, and see it did the same thing there, so we need to back up, and we're going to try break curve apart, and it worked. Sometimes it'll do too much. See, it's taking away our black. So what you need to do, since our nudge distance is still good, we're going to move that out of the way, and then we can click our white, go up to object, and this should break apart. Nope. Let's see what's going on. Let's select the whole thing, go up to object. It's still ungrouped. And I don't know what's going on there. Let's go left click, no fill. There we go, and that went away. Now you can just nudge it back. Take this white and delete it. We've got a few more white specks to delete. That one, that one. I'm just going to go through and get rid of all the white. Now we've gotten rid of all the white. Now we need to unlock all objects, and we get rid of our yellow. So now you could grab all this and make it 80% black. But it changed that right there. And that might be what he wanted. I don't really remember what it looked like. That was white before. I'm going to leave it like that. He can change that if he likes. So now everything is 80% black. His other question was, he evidently is using something besides RC, right there it's CYMK. And even though I've got RGB, his color is CMYK. So what you do, you go to Windows, go to Color Palettes, and change this. And see, even though mine is RGB, there's the CYMK, and you can tell it by right there. You can click on it. So we need to grab all this and make sure we do 80% black. And we can just test it here by looking at it. Click on it, and there it is. It's R51, G51, and B51. If we put it back to black, it's 0, 0, 0. So we'll put it back at 80%. So you do not, if you're an engraver, you do not want to use anything but RGB. So go to Color Palettes and just take this away. And then you would want to save this. Go up to Tools, Save as Default. So he should be good to go, but we'll do it one more time just to kind of look at it. We'll draw a yellow box. We'll fill it in with yellow, and we'll put it to the back of the page. And just be careful, I would zoom in and look at all your little facets. Make sure it's all gone, and it is. So we're good to go. So to change your color palette, if you go up here and it says anything but RGB, then you're using CYMK. So going back there, go to Color Palettes, and if we go to Default, your default is CMYK. So, I mean, this is for somebody that draws or prints on paper, and we do not want that. So let's go to Color Palettes, take away the default, and then save that, and you're going to be at RGB. But he should be good to go. Anyway, hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.